Pyramid came on after Family Feud,
Uh-huh.
and and we were talking about game shows earlier. How it'd be interesting if they brought back old game shows, and I mentioned the Pyramid, and then all of a sudden the Pyramid came on tonight.
Pyramid.
Okay, bye.
Okay, why'd you hang up on me?
Because you were at your friend's house.
Well, why wouldn't you say something before you hung up on me?
I did. I said, okay, bye.
I didn't hear that.
Okay, bye.
I didn't hear anything.
I definitely said it.
I thought you were mad at me, so I was like, "Yeah, Tony, I gotta go."
Why would
I
you leave
gotta
your
go.
friend's house?
Because you're more important to me than Tony is.
Okay.
So that's can't think of a better reason.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. It was a massacre, Lee. Fucking hell.
What did you
What are
guys
you
do?
doing?
They absolutely dominated them.
When I got there, we just talked for a while. And
Oh, yeah.
then
Yeah, I don't see.
Scat, which I don't know if you want to.
I don't see City beating them.
Yes, but
Sammy.
Right.
That is,
Then we were talking about
assuming that City get to the semi.
shows that were on
But they should
Leon
beat Leon, I'd imagine.
and shit, and,
Leon didn't look too convincing
then
against
we
Real
watched
Madrid.
Family Feud. We were watching Family Feud, and I messaged him. I messaged him. I said,
Plus,
"It'd be cool
Leon have
to-
barely played any football since
So,
March. He played 2 games since March.
And none of us knew that it was actually going to come on. And it wound up
Family
coming
Feud.
on.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was cool because I used to watch it with my grandparents.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Yeah.
But,
Awesome.
and you called when I was on, and I thought you were mad at me.
I think it's a bit of both, Lee. Because Barca are kind of in turmoil.
How much did tonight cost you?
It didn't cost me anything.
But also
Bullshit.
Bayern are fucking amazing, so.
Fucking
No, it
bullshit.
did not cost
They
me.
don't have you over without you bringing everything. So just tell the truth. How much did it cost you?
It cost me a pack of cigarettes that I bought for myself. That's what it cost me.
That's what it cost me.
Seriously, it did not cost me anything other than a pack of cigarettes for me.
So they
Yeah,
bought
just play
beer.
comp. Why not?
I didn't
What's the
drink.
worst that could happen?
Lauren, come on. Did you have at least one? Don't fucking lie to me.
No, I brought them a case of water.
You're completely slurring right now. Seriously.
No, I am not slurring.
You are. I'm telling you that you are. If you weren't, I wouldn't have said anything.
No, I don't know who Miroslav Klose is, yeah.
Jesus Christ, Debbie.
He played for Bayern
Are
Munich
you
for a
ready
time.
to tell the truth?
I ain't tell the truth.
He's absolutely banging the goals against
I me
World
Tony
Cup,
shit
yeah.
full pack.
See? I fucking knew.
I don't want you
Yeah.
disappointed in me. I'm
Fucking no.
sorry.
I think
Well,
I think Messi's
disappointed in you 'cause you
worse.
can't tell the
I
truth.
know.
Messi,
Like, what the
Busquets,
fuck, man?
and PK
Seriously.
need to go.
What the
They
fuck?
just need to be dropped.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sold,
point of
whatever. Because,
I don't want you
did
disappointed.
you get my
I'm
offlines? What do you
disappointed,
think of
number
them,
one, that
Amy?
you drank and you lied about it, and then you spent the money on it because he didn't go get the beer. You did.
Oh, of course I'm
You just
supporting.
lied.
Oh, fucking
That's
course.
what you do. And then what's going to happen is tomorrow you say, I'm so sorry. I'll never lie to you again. I want to
I'm
tell
getting
you
close
the
to-
truth. But you're just a liar.
Don't.
You're just a liar, Lauren. You're
been
just
honest about
a
this.
fucking liar.
If this goes badly, I'm just going back
Debbie,
to Fall
listen
Guys.
to me. Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay.
Don't give up on me,
Good enough.
baby.
Give up on a liar?
Yeah.
You're a liar. What do you
Debbie.
need? What do you need to tell the truth?
I need you to not give up on me. I'm getting close to not doing it.
Getting close to
I
not
need
doing
you
what?
to not going over Tony's, not doing the stuff that I used to do.
Shit.
I already knew that you were there. You know why?
I know you follow me on fucking Google.
I didn't. I have better things
You
to do.
followed me on
Winnie
fucking
Winnie.
Google.
You had you had Winnie do it.
I didn't have her do anything. She's the one who told me.
I know. She's the sucks that the people are following me.
It sucks that you can't tell the truth. That's what sucks, Lauren. You just can't tell the truth.
I don't want to lie to you.
How much? Then why do you do it?
I'm not getting over my drunk.
Because you think that I'm not going to know.
Because I didn't want you to know that I was disappointing you.
You think that I'm not going to know that you were drinking.
I didn't do bad.
You didn't do bad. You're drunk right now, and you just drove home.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not drunk.
Lauren, if you took a breathalyzer right now, do you know what it would say?
Drunk.
I know I failed.
You failed. You're a fucking failure. How does that make you feel?
Don't give up on me.
It doesn't make me feel good.
You split an 18-pack. Right? Good job. Good job. You split an 18-pack.
Where'd you get an 18-pack from?
What you told me before.
Fuck, I don't think we're in this.
No, I said 12-pack.
Oh, a 12-pack that you bought, right?
That I bought.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I'm just gonna play Fall Guys. Fuck it.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You're slurring right now, which means you were slurring when you left, and you were slurring when you got your drunk ass into your car and you drove your fucking ass home again. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. What is wrong with you?
I can do it. I cannot go over there.
You can't. How much did you bring home with you?
I didn't bring any home with me. I'm making coffee right now.
Making coffee.
That's the code for drinking more beer. I already know that.
That is not a code for drinking more beer. That is a code for I'm making coffee right now so I can have coffee to drink. There's no code for
code.
I'm making coffee.
I don't know why you have to be a liar. I waste my time talking to you. I waste my time trying to help you. It's a fucking waste.
Fine. I fucking drove
drunk. You know you fucking don't. Why are you saying that?
Because it obviously didn't make any difference.
Yeah, it did.
The talks that you had at AA didn't make a difference. Nothing is making a difference.
I'm sorry I went over Tony's, okay?
Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry I went over there.
Shut up. I don't care about your apology. I don't care.
I know.
Yeah.
I can tell.
It doesn't make any difference. You know why? Because it's the same thing every time.
You have every right to not care. You have every right, because I did the same thing that I did before.
And
I'm sorry.
I'm driving coffee.
I did not do exactly the same thing I did before.
What's different?
I know you love a bad boy.
I did not drink as much. I did not drink in the small amount of time that I used to go over there and drink. I did not drink as much.
You're drunk right now.
I've been there for a longer time, and I drank less.
You're drunk right now.
And I ate.
You're drunk right now.
No, I'm not drunk right now.
Yes, you are. How many did you have? 6?
I have a buzz. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have a buzz.
Yeah. How many did you have? Did you have 6 of them?
I had 6, but that was from.
I don't care how long it was. I don't care how long it was, Lauren. You are drunk right now. At this moment.
I'm getting over being my drunk.
Got into your car.
I know. I had it in. I was going to fucking take a cab.
Oh, thank you, Ramiro-san.
Full bar, guys.
Yeah, so,
I was going to take a
cab.
I'm a lucky fall big guy.
Oh, you were mad at me. You hung up on me.
Oh, it's not my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's me panicking because of what you would think.
These Fall Guys.
Better that you got into your car.
You know, we got these Fall Guys coming in here. They all rush in, and they're all getting trapped and hit by the balls and
fucking panicking.
falling over.
Stupid.
I just have to ask, what is going on in the mind?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. I'm not kidding, Lauren, when I tell you that I hope you get arrested.
I know, and you better never fucking call the cops on me again.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want, you little fucking bitch. Lying motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
You're a giant pile of shit.
Piece of shit.
Well, I'm not either.
You know what, Lauren?
Excuse me.
If you don't do anything wrong, guess what? Nothing is going to happen.
You're one of those phone guys.
Go to jail, then you run over.
How y'all doing, NBC? NBC.
I'd rather have my ass go to jail than to murder someone too.
Call your mom. Call your mother. Get her on the phone. No. Get her on the phone. No. Why not? Yeah. Why?
Because it's fucking 10 o'clock at night. My mother's in bed.
Okay, good. You know what? We're going to call her tomorrow. And you're going to tell her exactly what you did today. You're going to tell her.
She knows those homies.
You're going to tell her. I want to hear you tell her. And you are going to tell her that you drove when you were intoxicated. That's what you're going to do.
All right, then you're going to meet her tomorrow.
Meet her what?
You're off the verge.
You're going to meet her. You're going to meet her on the phone.
I don't need to. She doesn't need to know that I'm there.
Oh, she's going to.
Okay, good. Then while we're meeting everyone,
call Gorilla Mom. Call
Gwendolyn. No. Tell her what the
fuck. Call Gwendolyn.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Why?
No.
Why?
No.
Can't be honest. Can't be honest with her. She's the one that wanted to tell her when you were gonna fuck up. Do you remember that?
I know.
When you were crying in her office, how pathetic.
I'm trying to get beyond this shit.
Watermelon.
You're not trying to get beyond it. You're not trying because you're doing it.
On the Lord.
I know I fucked up today, okay? I know I fucked up.
Yeah, because you're a fuck up. That's what you did.
Fucked up.
I didn't.
Well.
I didn't want to drive home because I told Tony one day when I started drinking.
I didn't want to drive home, but I did anyway.
Apple.
No, it was my irrational thought. Panic. I didn't want to just.
Holy!
That disappointed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was my bad. It was my fault. The whole fucking thing was my fault.
Have you told Maria any other times that you've drank in the last month? Have you been calling her and telling her every single time that you did?
Yeah.
And what did she tell you?
She told me okay, and I'm happy that you were honest with me.
Yeah, I know. You're so honest.
Mm-hmm.
She must be so proud of you.
Are you going to stop?
No. No, I'm not going to. Why?
I'm happy. Because every time I talk, you talk.
You talk.
Well, you need to talk a little bit faster.
I'm not going to. I'm happy you're honest with me about it. You know not to do it. I don't need to tell you anymore.
Good. Then you're going to call her again.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
You're calling her. You need to be a fucking man. If you are such a man and you're going to drive drunk, then you're going to call everyone who gives a shit about you and you're going to tell them about it. You're going to tell them all that you're a fuck up.
Good, then you're going to come up here and meet me.
No.
Yeah, you're going to come up here and meet me.
You're not going to tell me what to do.
Well.
I don't meet liars.
Well.
I don't know why you're afraid to tell Maria if all she's going to tell you.
I've gotten multiple comments saying that this is a format that works, that playing games and
then why won't you call her?
Listening to Lauren. So I'm just going to roll with it, I guess.
They want to make damn sure that I have somebody that's helping me, that they don't have to worry about, that they don't have to ask me questions about.
I don't need to prove shit to anyone.
Then you can come up here and meet me.
I don't need to prove shit to anyone, Lauren. You're the one that needs to prove shit. You need to prove that you can be a good person. And you can actually do the right thing on your own.
Why is it everybody has a problem fucking coming up and meeting me? I don't want to have a fucking problem getting on the phone and talk to me and speaking everything that they have in their mind, but everyone has a problem coming up and meeting me, except Dan and Emma.
Why would I? Why would I spend my money and my time coming up to see someone who's a liar? Why?
Why wouldn't you tell me that when Emma contacted Vince, that it was also you?
What do you mean, me?
Vince.
What do you mean, me?
It was you and Emma. It was also you and Emma.
I was on the phone with you, you shithead.
Fuck.
You know that I was there, dumbass.
I was texting someone.
Don't try to spin your little fucking game when you're going to try to pull one over on me, because it's not going to work. I am so much smarter than you. Don't fucking try.
Really? Yeah, smart. Intelligence doesn't matter, Debbie. What matters is
Well,
why didn't you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that you were part of contacting Vince?
I was on the phone with you, asshole. Do you remember
that? Yeah, but contacting Vince about me.
Contacting him when?
Oh,
when
just about qualified.
When Emma did.
And what are you talking? I don't even know what you're talking about.
When
I
Emma
don't know what
contacted
you're talking
Vince.
about. About what?
About me.
The only time that I've ever heard Vince was when I was on the phone with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Maybe I took it wrong then.
That would be a shocker.
Yeah.
You knew that I was there.
Well, I believe what you say, so I'm not going to argue about it.
Well, you tried to.
I tried to a little bit because I want to know
because you're drunk, and this is what happens when you get drunk. You start accusing everyone of shit.
No, I was trying to make sense out of it.
Well, does it make sense to you now that you were wrong again?
I'm trying to explain to you. I was trying to make sense out of why you and Emma were the only ones that were calling Vince for me.
That doesn't even make any sense, that question that you just put out there. You were trying to make sense that it was only Emma and I that were trying to get in touch with Vince for you. I don't get it.
Oof.
I didn't get it before, but I get it now.
Oh, dear.
Okay, great.
Dear.
Not anything to worry about. Not anything to even be concerned about.
This is a bad performance.
I was never concerned. You're not making any sense.
Well, I am. In my head, I'm making sense.
My head, I'm making sense.
Talking about.
I couldn't imagine what kind of rocks are thumping around in your head.
Every time you talk over me, you don't hear anything I say.
I'm hearing you slur and say stupid shit.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm ready to get on the road. I'm coming from the bridge. Whoa.
Is this a good in you moment?
Yeah. I'm sorry for doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good new moment.
I haven't been doing wrong.
This is by far. This is not a fucking good new moment.
It was my bad. And I can't take back what I already did.
Yeah, I know.
I can just try harder.
You can just not do it.
That's all I can do.
You can just not do it. Yeah. It was really cool how earlier you were like, oh, no beer over at Tony and Wendy's. This time's different. We're having fun.
Yeah. It was for quite a while. There wasn't any beer for quite a while.
And then you went to the store and actually bought the beer.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking when that happened?
It just went back.
No one wasn't fucking thinking.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Go on, you stupid fuck.
I just felt like going back to the old times where I could sit there and have beer with Tony.
If I go back to the old times when you told me how going over Tony's was a bad idea, you would tell me that he's disrespectful, Wendy's disrespectful, you're always having to buy him things.
I know, but they weren't disrespectful this time.
Oh, okay. So they didn't say anything to your face, so it made it okay for you to spend the money.
Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god.
Because I was living in the moment.
Okay, well, you keep living in the moment then. And like I said, I hope you get arrested the next time you do it. Your mom's going to be really proud.
I'm not going to do it anymore, all right?
No,
I'm not going to do it anymore.
I know you don't believe me. I knew you were going to say that.
It's the millionth time I've said it, but this time it's true.
Of course. Why would I believe you?
It's just not as...
You believe in... I believe in you.
Lauren, are you crying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Hang on.
It's like Lauren's greatest hits right now.
I just wish you and Dan and Emma lived closer to me. So
what does that have?
Are we reds or yellows? I can never tell because I'm the fucking... Oh, we're yellow. So I can never tell because the fucking hot dog is a red one.
I know I'm not around real friends and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I fell back on Tony again. And I am sorry about that. I give anything that I had friends like I had on Alaska and Washington.
Well, Roy's your friend.
Roy.
Yeah, Roy's my brother too. But
Yeah, but he's still your friend. You guys can hang out together and not drink. You both can be supportive for each other.
I'm just insane.
Yeah, but I like to drink, and I know I like to drink on the weekend.
I'm losing my mind.
I don't normally drink during the week.
I'm out of my mind.
It's rare that I drink during the week.
Then you've done it since the last time you promised you weren't going to do it anymore.
To quote Mr. Alan Cherney.
No, I didn't. I haven't.
You just said that you like to drink on the weekend.
Because of you. It's just the last time I promised you I hadn't. No, I hadn't. I don't like to drink a lot.
But it's enough, Lauren. You're not supposed to drink anything. That is the point.
I know.
And the fact that you are intoxicated and driving is a huge problem. I don't understand why you don't get it either. And don't tell me you know that it's wrong and it bothers you and all that kind of shit. You should just, at this point, you should just say you like drinking, you're not going to stop.
No, because I don't want to say that.
You might as well.
I do.
Roy's blood is fucking.
Like drinking, and I do want to stop.
Bloody Marys.
I don't want to stop completely. I do like having a couple. I want to get back to what I used to be.
Bloody Roy's.
Maria, that's what you want to do.
Why do I want to tell Maria?
Why not? This is your probation, Lauren. These are the terms that you're supposed to follow.
Oh man, that's just some shit.
I don't get why that isn't enough for you to not do it either. I don't understand.
Fruit Cheat's like the worst game mode. Changed my mind.
I want to follow my terms.
But you're not doing that. What is it going to take for you to follow?
I want to follow my terms. Going to jail, perhaps? Perchance.
What is it going to take?
Doofy baby.
For you to follow your terms.
I'm thinking about your question, okay?
God. Fuck this.
I don't know. You just want different terms.
I want different terms. It's not the answer. What is it going to take? What will it take you to follow your current terms? I want different ones. Oh, thank you, Father Son.
I was changing your terms. It's not going to happen.
Oh, and hey, Ender. Sorry, I missed you there.
Follow my terms, okay? I just don't want the drinking thing to be on my terms.
But that is one of your terms. So that's what you have to follow.
I'm sorry I disappointed you. Sorry I disappointed me.
You didn't disappoint yourself.
No, I did.
You couldn't have.
Well, I did.
Because you did what you wanted to do.
Well, part of me wanted to do it, and part of me didn't want to do it.
Part of me didn't want to do it.
So I wanted to stick
didn't even mean to do it.
I want to know how many times
are
you going to have to say sorry for something that you swear you're never going to do again?
Sometimes I forget about that, like when you lose and then it jumps to the next round, you have to watch it. I always forget that. And I'm like, oh, go. And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm not playing.
Well, it's taking a minute to get out of it.
Then you can't swear.
I'm here.
But I'm also 48 years old and I've never had anybody.
Well, so you brought the 6-pack and you brought the 12-pack.
You had the cops. You had your probation officer.
Well, what is it, Alonzo? Yes, no, maybe so.
You have the class.
Well, listen, I don't know what the thing it is that it is about you.
So you would have sex with a 15-year-old girl, whatever he said.
The point is that you're doing stuff without people knowing.
Maybe yes.
That's how you're getting away with it. You're not getting away with it right now because I know
Mike Pence and Jim Rout. That's the match made in heaven right there. You know it's gonna be a great stream when when Mike is talking about
Then you're doing it tomorrow. Then you're doing it tomorrow.
You brought that right. Hardly many.
Tomorrow. Do you
understand?
Yeah, and you'll be on the phone with me.
Fine.
You don't have to say anything if you don't want.
Why don't you call Roy and see if she's up right now?
Who?
Call your brother and see if she's up right now.
No, Mom's not up right now. I know Mom's not up right
now. Mom's not up.
You're just scared.
No, I'll call Mom tomorrow, and I'll tell her.
You'll tell her what?
I'll tell her that I went with Tony's. She already knew I was still with Tony's.
I don't care what she knows. I want you to say what you're going to tell her.
I'll tell her that I had 6 beers over Tony's, and I drank home. driving home. I drove home after I drank.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. What do you think she's going to say to that?
Well, she's going to bitch me out.
Good.
Oh, no.
I don't want you on the phone. That's why I'm not hiding. I'm not trying to hide.
Jim picks up the phone and Mike's like, hello, sir.
I want you to hear.
I'm coming out to fuck you.
Voice. I want you to hear what she's going to say.
Okay, but she doesn't need to know that I'm there.
She doesn't need to know that you're there.
You need to stand on your own 2 feet, and you need to tell her the truth. Because if you don't, if you go into some bullshit and be like, I got there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we had 6 beers, and then 7 hours later, I drove.
7 hours later,
I'm not in the bullshit.
I drank coffee in the meantime.
I need to apologize to you because I had already had a couple of beers when you called me earlier, when you texted me earlier.
Oh, you ring my ass out for it. You bitch me out.
Yeah, I can tell.
Those are some god-tier Lornisms.
I know. That's why when you called me, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Can't get away with being a liar and going back on my promises.
What kind of name is Mike Pence?
It's not a bad thing, you know. I don't unwelcome him. I don't unwelcome him.
I want to say R-E-A-M.
I know the reason that you're doing it is to help me. And I'm sorry that I screw up.
Don't apologize.
No, I have to.
But who knows? It's fucking Lauren. Like, I gotta read my ass out.
Don't apologize. Just don't do it.
Hey, Codfisher. Again.
I know I don't want to do it.
Don't tell me you don't want to do it. You just fucking said
didn't even mean to do it.
You just said that I don't.
Then I want to drink. Yeah.
I don't want no drinking.
I do want to. It's like when Dan and Emma come up.
I don't want to play Fall Guys.
I do want to.
Here I am.
Yeah,
when you come up to see me, I do want to be able to have a few beers with you.
But you can't.
I don't want to do this stuff. I'm going over Tony's because I know he uses me. I know all this shit.
But you can't do it. That's the point.
I can stop going over Tony's completely. I haven't gone there.
Okay, sorry.
You've said that before too. I'm saying that
you don't need to be sorry about
that. Not drink. You cried when you failed the lie detector test because you signed a contract saying you were not going to drink any alcohol.
I signed the contract.
Lie about it to them and you failed. Just because they didn't throw your ass in jail at that point made it okay for you to do it again. So you tell me what the consequence is that it's going to take in order for you to not do this. And don't tell me something impossible like I need to have that term removed from my probation because that's not going to happen.
No, I'm not going to say anything because
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just need to stop.
I'm just out of my mind.
Well, I need to know what the consequence is, though.
It's
because
fancy.
You saying
fuck off.
Stop doing it because
you know what I am sick of? Fucking Fruit Chew coming up.
Using you, the issue of
you're the consequence, okay?
Can you shut
consequence?
Up? The issue of having the drunk driving happen, the fact that you're spending money, all of that kind of stuff. None of that is enough for you. The fact that I'm going to be pissed off that you lied again, the fact that your mother's going to be disappointed in you. Ooh. None of that is enough. So I want to know, what is it going to take?
Nothing, because I'm going to stop.
I'm going to stop.
Okay, but like I said,
honestly,
none of this stuff is important enough. Don't prove shit to me, Lauren.
I'm going to prove it to you.
Don't prove shit to me. You fail at that. Don't even bother.
You can't do that to me.
I can't.
You can't do that to me.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
Why?
The big reason that I'm trying as hard as I am.
Fuck off.
I screw up.
Okay, Lauren,
I know I screw up. It doesn't mean that you throw me out.
I will.
They don't try because of me.
Fuck.
Throw me away. If you throw me away, it means that I wasn't worth anything to you anyway.
Right.
Fruit Chute's a fucking piece of shit. It's worthless.
I'll throw you away.
Just like her ex-husband.
Take me 2 seconds. Blocked.
Whatever.
So as of right now, you're gonna have to think
hey, Jim Klein. Hey, how you doing?
Then your urge to drink.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is that going to be?
You guys will have to let me call you.
No.
See?
No. A consequence.
I tell you what I need.
A consequence.
You say no.
Lauren, a consequence. Because all that'll happen if you say, I'm going to call you.
I am not saying.
Lauren.
Listen to me for a minute. Listen to me
1 second.
for a minute.
I think
you shut up.
They should just change my terms so I can do whatever I want.
Exactly.
And
so what I'm saying is that if you say
you come up here and you fuck me all day and all night.
What's going to happen?
That's what I need.
Is you're not going to call and you're going to go drink anyway and you can pretend like
hey, just came back from
exactly what you did.
I wonder if he's going back to the site.
Because if that was the case,
or getting out of the truck.
Her tonight and you would have talked to her.
I wonder if he has any motivation to go back to work right now.
It is the
Something tells me he doesn't. He just doesn't.
It's not the same.
He really doesn't.
No, it's not the same.
It's fucking stupid. Wasting my fucking time.
Oh, great. Didn't expect to hear that from you.
I didn't expect that.
Do you need to hear it again? You're a waste of time. Nothing that I've said has made any difference. Because Lauren wants to go and drink.
Holy.
Well, good job, Lauren. You did exactly what you wanted. I hope you're happy. How's your buzz going? Still going strong?
I'm not fucking buzzed.
What going?
Your buzz. Drunk?
No.
Oh, yeah.
My buzz isn't going strong.
Chinese food.
Still there.
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
No, I said the buzz is still there, you dumbass.
Codfisher. It's deadly serious.
No, the buzz isn't there anymore.
Some serious stuff going on.
Why don't you call the cops on me and keep me on the phone and make sure that I'm here when the cops get here?
I don't care about calling the cops on you.
It's very addicting.
I don't care enough. I'm saying that I hope they find you. I hope your ass gets thrown in jail. I hope that you lose everything because that's all that it's.
No.
No, it's not.
You can't do it on your own.
Thank fuck I didn't fall through the gap there.
I can do it on my own.
You have zero impulse control. Yeah, I can do it on my own, says the guy who can't do it on his own.
Screwed up and I'm sorry.
Come on.
Just do whatever you
want.
There
we go.
Don't bother telling me that you're not going to do it because you're going to. We both know that.
Sometimes you gotta find a little corner you can jump on.
When I get the urge.
Why can't you go to AA and find someone who's going to be able to be there all the time?
You didn't want me to use that person I was going to use.
Plus, once you get that first win, you just become obsessed for chasing another one.
Someone else.
And on the cycle goes.
I'm not going to lie to you when I say that I don't need AA.
Yes, you do.
I don't need AA.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Lauren.
I just need a friend to bear on me when I have the urge to go with Tony.
A sponsor at AA is what you need.
I don't need a sponsor at AA.
Yes, you do, Lauren.
Because I am not that bad.
You can't stop yourself from drinking.
I can stop myself from drinking.
Clearly not.
I don't drink every day.
It doesn't take every day.
I haven't drank for 2 weeks.
Did you not listen to what they were telling you at the meeting? You don't have to drink every day. It's about what happens when you do.
It just isn't fucking happening.
If I drink once a month, and when I do, I come home and I start beating the shit out of someone. Do you think that that's a problem? Do you think that maybe I shouldn't drink at all?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
yeah, why wouldn't I?
Don't do it every day.
I might actually qualify.
That's my excuse for not needing AA, for getting alcohol out of my life completely. Just because it doesn't happen every day. If I use that as an excuse, what would you think of that?
Just get back from prison.
It's not good to have it as an excuse.
Right. It's just like, oh, I'm going to go shoot heroin, but I'm only going to do it on the weekends, so I'm not an addict.
Just got out of the cell.
No, that's not okay.
So it's the very same thing. You can apply the same answers to you. It's what happens when you do drink. So you do need AA. They told you during the meetings that you need AA.
I fucking did it again.
Fucking did it again.
More than I had plenty to fucking do when I went over Tony's.
So then it's not really a boredom thing. It's that you wanted to drink and go over Tony's and you didn't want to drink alone.
Oh, then you feel like, drinking wasn't even a big part of it.
But that's what you do when you go there.
Yeah, I know.
So then drinking is a part of it.
Well, no, so much part of it is socializing.
You could have socialized without drinking anything. But that's not what you wanted to do.
I should work a lot of hours every week.
I don't care.
Maybe that's part of it. I didn't ask you if you cared. I was trying to tell you.
Well, I'm telling you that I don't give a fuck what you have to say.
Define care.
Well, you need to.
Well, you need to.
Yeah, you do. If you're going to help me, you need to fucking care about what I have to say. You're going to help me.
Anyway.
Then help me.
It's all bullshit anyway.
My name's Sonora Armstrong, and I'm here to say Tiffany's trot her ass up in a major way.
I told you that the other day.
Why do you keep trying to help me then if I'm all bullshit?
I'm hoping that by helping you, I'm going to help the other people around you too.
I'm not a rat.
Put up with your ass. Someone has to help you. Ever since you got out of prison, it's been just a complete mess. Do you remember that list that you made with Maria about the reasons that you shouldn't go over Tony's?
Yeah.
You need to get a copy of that.
I already told you. More likely, I'm not going to get a copy of it. She probably has it somewhere if she even had.
Well, you can ask her for it.
I'd be better off making a whole new list with you.
Okay.
It would wind up with more on it.
Okay.
Love a good list.
The reason I say it would wind up with more on it is because you know me better than she does.
Well, the answers are supposed to be from you, not from her.
I need you speaking of the list, I need to read you my tier list. So I'm sure things have changed since last one.
I'm sure she did, but they're your answers.
Jim being an S tier.
So where's your pen? Get it and get a piece of paper.
No, I get a different notebook. Great girl, what are you doing in here, sweetheart?
Sweetheart.
She can smell the alcohol. She knows she's in trouble. I know. It's not funny, though.
Well, no, it's not funny.
That's pretty funny.
Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Right. Got my pen. And my paper.
Great.
My list is not going over Tony's. Spending my money. Drinking. Tony gets shit for free. Driving drunk.
Driving wrong.
Breaking promises.
Breaking promises.
Time away from Roscoe and CD. Time away from things to do at home. Things that need to be done. Probation. Possibility of killing someone. Ruining my life.
No.
Loss of friends.
Loss of friends.
Loss of respect.
Respect?
Loss of property. Loss of job.
Loss of job.
It's more or less than what I had with fucking Mario.
Okay.
It's all 2 times size as I had with Mario.
So what is that, like 15?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Let's do number 15. Falsely accusing your friends.
Yep.
So I just know, obviously, of the calls that have happened between, you and I and with Winnie. What about other people in your life? Has there been other people that tell you, don't ever call me again because of the way that you act?
No, it's just my friends, Emma and Dan, Winnie, you.
Emma, Dan, Winnie, you.
Back to you, except for when it was with Winnie.
Oh.
But what about your other friends?
Oh, you cunt.
Has anyone just been sick of you?
Oh, jeez.
No.
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 When you just absolutely bet on the wrong horse.
I've never actually bet to him.
Must be nice.
What?
Well, yeah.
Must be nice that they don't have to go through the same experience that your other friends do. The people who have been trying to help you all this time.
Yeah, I know. I think part of it has to do with probation. The shit that Maria says.
What do you mean?
I think it's just memory.
I never thought bad at Tony Wendy before, until I told her. Part of my problem is I go with Tony and Wendy's and I drink over there. That's when she finally said that. So it's better that you talk to Emma than you do to go over and visit Tony and Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot better. But then every now and then Emma has time to take gas right now. I hate seeing anyone messed up like this.
That's a pretty big list.
I know. I'm not going to say that I didn't think about it before I left, because I did.
Victor!
Yeah, I understand why I went over there.
That pizza shit fucking
Well,
Victor.
just like with everything else, you wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted to, but...
Yeah, so that was...
Stupid the door.
Stupid the door.
Stupider than I know. It could cost me a lot, and I know. Yeah, I still went over there.
Because going over there was a better option.
Didn't want to get my own shit done.
Obviously. It's not as if they forced you.
What's the shit he has to get done?
They probably didn't even call you.
Anyway,
you're probably the one
fixing up the yard.
No,
Fixing up the master bedroom, the master bathroom. Maybe when she comes up.
No, they're doing what they always do. Sitting there on their ass in the kitchen. Doing nothing.
Sounds like a party.
You came to them.
Yeah, I know. Fucking sad. That's why they don't talk shit, because they go to them.
Yeah. They didn't invite you over.
It's fucking desperate.
Yeah. So the list that you have is for Tony and Wendy, but it also applies for just drinking in general.
Yeah. It applies to me.
Yeah, it applies to you.
I hate
it's almost
fucking stupid.
Well, it's almost like there's no impulse control. So, for example, with the drunk driving, you know that when you do that, there's a very real possibility that you can get hurt, someone else can get hurt, or you're going to get arrested. And because those things haven't happened yet, you don't have to deal with those consequences. Even though it's a possibility, it's not a real possibility for you in your head. It's not enough to get you out of doing the drinking and the driving. I know for myself, I won't do it because I don't want to go to jail. That's enough of a deterrent for me. But for some reason, those things that you just listed off, they're not enough deterrents for you to not do it. Because when they're not happening, when those things aren't in your face, then you're not really acknowledging
Codfish, the fucking trailer's like Jenga.
So they'll kind of be in the back of your head, swimming around. But it's not real. So hopefully you're going to make it home without anything bad happening. And then that makes it so that you feel safe to do it again. Because once again, the next time that you feel this particular boredom or loneliness is what I would call it. I wouldn't call it boredom because you do have things that you can do.
No good at this.
So when you're lonely and you feel like socializing with someone, once again, those 15 things are going to be pushed to the side and you're going to go for it.
I've got so much to fucking lose. Why would it be so fucking stupid?
Stupid.
I know they don't give a fuck about me, Debbie. I know that.
How did I fall through that?
Go over there. I just don't know why.
Don't know why.
It's more important for you to not be lonely than anything else. So even when we come up with some kind of a solution that's going to help you, whether it's I'm going to do some things around the house. I'm going to watch TV.
I'm going to watch Little House on for 5 hours.
I'm going to take the dogs for the walk. All of these things that you could be doing. It's not going to take the place of being lonely. And you have to find something that.
And people just like fuck off jumping in my way.
So that when that trigger comes up, you're going to be able to go the other way. And the trigger is going to come up. It's going to happen.
I know what happened today.
Cool.
Fucking bullshit.
Fucking
Why the fuck do I feel the need to go over there? Tony's fucking house.
Because he's the only one that'll take you.
When I'm sober? I went over there sober.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Win 5 episodes in a row. That's some fucking impossible shit.
You're kind of like that kid in school who has a group of friends that make fun of them all the time and are really, really shitty. But he sticks around because he doesn't have anyone else.
Johnny no mates.
It's obvious you don't have
Lorny no mates.
They're both fucking sitting there at the table when I got there, just like always, fucking doing nothing.
But you're talking shit about them like they're doing nothing. I mean,
you're the one going over there.
They're doing what they want to do.
And Lauren's going over there to do nothing with them. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Lauren's worse.
It doesn't matter what they're doing. You can't judge what they're doing and be like, oh, they're not doing anything. They're just sitting at the table. Big deal. They're not the pathetic ones in this scenario, Lauren.
No, I know. I'm pathetic for going over there.
Right.
So I'm just really sore at Tony fucking.
Lauren's cried more than he's had bologna sandwiches.
Don't, Lauren.
And that's a whole lot.
Come on, man.
I can't say that I'm not, Debbie. I can't say that I'm not. I'm so sore at him for the past.
Can't say that I'm not.
But why are you going over there then? Spending time with him and basically barging in on his evening with beer and essentially forcing them to hang out with you.
I don't know. You said look at that way.
Well, why aren't you looking at it that way?
I guess I should be. That's what everybody always did. Was just show up. They don't call it. It is just show up.
Well, yeah, but
when you welcome them in.
Right. But in your situation, you're
I'm sorry, you
mean over there because you don't have anyone else to hang out with, and you're going to get angry at him for things that happen.
They're doing nothing.
And you're going to have this resentment toward him, but you're going to take it anyway because you don't have anyone else to hang out with. And so what ends up happening, you get drunk, and then perhaps you have an argument with him. He hangs up the phone, and he's like, Wendy, Lauren's up to it again. He'll be fine tomorrow, and he'll be back next weekend with some more beer for me to drink. It's fine.
Yeah.
Tony taking the power washer was the biggest injustice.
That's exactly what's been happening for years.
Right.
Surely that's a human rights violation.
Oh, why are you gonna be such a fucking dumbass? I know I don't want to go over there. I know I know and I admit that I like drinking with Tony because it's calm and sits there and just drinks and relaxes. And at the same time, I know I don't want to go over there because I know what they've done.
But honestly, Lauren,
I know what they've done.
Like to go over there drinking is because he's the only one that'll have you over to their house to drink with them.
No.
You don't have anyone else, Lauren.
What do you mean, no?
That's the reason why.
I don't go meet anyone else.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You're saying that you like going over there because it's calm and it's fun to drink with them, but in reality, they're the only ones that'll have you over, and they're the only option.
Yeah, because I don't go see anyone else.
Okay.
I don't know anyone else because I don't try to make new friends.
Right. I know you
have to with the friends that I have.
You don't have real friends.
I have real friends. I have Dan. I have Emma.
Right, but people who are there is what I mean.
No.
Right. You don't have anybody.
Not like I used to. No.
And it's difficult for you to make friends because obviously they're going to have to find out about who you are.
Yeah.
Google me.
It's very difficult.
They'll find out all about it.
Because I don't want to tell them.
Right. Anyway.
How do I cure it? You can't cure that. You gotta tell everyone. Everybody's gonna fucking find out about me some way or another.
Yeah.
Especially with the fucking internet.
Right.
And there I am.
Yeah.
Put my fucking name in there, and there you go. All kinds of fucking bullshit.
It's the stuff that you did.
It's the show that I was on.
I would be more
show that I was on
about the crime than
the
parody
show
videos and stuff like that.
All I really care about is keeping the friends that I have. I don't care to make new friends.
Hey, Tiffany, come on now. My parody videos are alright.
None of this
They're okay.
Stuff is helping you because the issue at hand is that you're lonely and you want someone to socialize with, and your only option is to go over to Tony and Wendy's, who you don't really like.
Oh, fucking me.
Don't really like you. And so that's your only option. Well, it's not even, I don't think that they would probably care about your money.
Oh, you fucking
dick.
dick.
Fact that you walk in
my money.
Stuff for them.
Yeah, they care about my money because it buys them beer.
Because you're bringing it to them. If you didn't bring it to them, then they wouldn't have it.
Oh, they still have it. Another friend was all for it. So very often Tony buys his own beer.
The issue is that you're the one.
That he would have.
So what are you going to do to combat the loneliness? That's the real problem.
I started going to see other people.
Who are these people?
Elton?
Yeah, Sharon and Claire would be good ones.
And Sharon and Claire.
Okay.
So they would really be good, especially where I have Sundays off. Like today. Clay told them on Sundays I go over there. Over her mom's and visit mom. So really ought to pay more attention to.
Okay. Well, there's your option.
Fucking selfish to go over fucking Tony's. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, after very trash.
I'm so sorry. I was fucking stupid today.
The Chris late night with Chris Hansen.
That fat fucking. Jesus Christ. We could have gone and spent time with mom.
Well, these are the things that you need to think about before you go over Tony's and get drunk. And there's going to have to be other solutions for you instead of using the excuse that, you're feeling lonely at the time. So everything else goes out the window and you're willing to risk everything just so that you don't have to be alone for that moment.
I literally risk everything when I go over 21 days.
Yeah, but that's not enough for you to not do it. And that's what the problem is.
You don't give a fuck. I know you don't give a fuck.
Or,
I tell you everything and I wouldn't lie to you. I'm sorry I lied to you before about drinking. I'll come around tell you everything.
I'll tell you everything now. Now that you've caught me, I'll tell you everything.
Nobody else I'm going to do that for. Or with. Not for, but with. I don't want to Tony's with a six-pack.
Okay.
It took us 3 hours to drink it. Well, it took us 3 hours because it took me 3 hours to drink 3 beers.
What's at him in these times? It took me 3 hours. And I was drinking coffee for 20 minutes.
An 18-pack. And
there was that 5-minute stretch where I went to the bathroom where I didn't drink anything. So that must have helped.
I only had 6 beers out of that. But I bought it.
You bought everything.
The cosmic ballet goes on.
How much did that cost you?
Like $37.
$37.
Okay.
Because I had to have them 2 cookies for Wendy.
I doubt the cookies costed that much compared to the beer.
You had to buy a well pump for his well. this week. So
as if the whoopie pie or the Pepsi or the M&Ms cost nearly as much as one crate of beer or whatever.
Story they gave me.
Well, that's not the reason, because they don't ever buy anything.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Oh, but the fucking cookie! Oh my god, what a injustice!
There's the truth. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I gotta stop doing that.
What's a pack of cookies? Like fucking €2.
Yeah.
Like what? M&Ms, €1.
To get that.
Pepsi, a bottle of Pepsi, €2.
Would come. I really have to be honest with you because
compared to the beer, which would be like what, fucking $15, $20.
Well, in order for you to be helped, you have to want to be helped, and you have to do all the things that are going to help you.
I know, and I want to be helped.
So, I mean, well, think about this. What do you think happens to me if you drive drunk and you get arrested?
I never thought of that.
Well, I put some extra shit on it.
Extra shit on it?
I never even thought about it.
Cookie whoopie pie.
Well, how do you think that would impact my life?
A fucking...
I know.
A whoopie pie, a fucking cookie whoopie pie, a Pepsi, M&Ms.
Well,
I'm sorry.
The whole fucking lot.
Well, what I'm trying to tell you...
Misery, misery, misery all the flipping way.
...is going to be the same, regardless
miserable lanes of Limerick, miserable people of Limerick, misery, misery, misery all the flipping way.
Oh, it will be. I'm going to get up.
Oh, it's fucking tail.
I'm going to go to the beach, and I'm going to have fun with my friends, and you're going to be stuck in jail. So it's not going to impact me. I won't feel sorry for you.
Oh, it's going to impact you a whole lot. You're going to be bothered.
Not really.
Yeah, like she's going to be crying into her pillow and writing love songs to him.
So it's going to
poems.
take time out of your day because you'll be thinking about me.
No, I won't be thinking about
being
you.
in jail.
I won't. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, see, I think you're lying to me on that one.
No, I'm
lying to me
telling
on
you
that
the absolute truth. Because it's going to be your problem, not mine.
I don't think you are telling me the absolute truth.
It's going to be your problem.
And Lauren's like, no.
You're me on this one.
Hurry
Listen
up
to me on this
and
one.
get the fuck out then.
Don't be like that just when I want to speak.
Hurry up.
I don't think that you're telling me the absolute truth because I think you are going to be bothered by it because you care enough to take this fucking time that you're taking.
How did he reach me from there?
So it's obviously going to bother
Man,
it's not going to bother me.
Time out of your...
Right. It's not going to bother me.
You're not going to listen to what I'm saying. So
no, you're trying to make it like your life decisions are going to have an impact on me, and they're not going to. I'm going to hear that you got arrested.
Listen to me.
DUI.
I know how you feel.
What an
hey, when night.
And then I'm going to go to the beach.
I'm going to go to the beach.
Yeah,
gonna hang out with the Duke.
Do you think I'm going to sit at home and cry?
Not the prince, but the Duke.
You're going to be upset.
No, I won't, is what I'm telling you.
Right.
My life is going to be perfectly fine. You're going to be sitting in jail. So be it.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. I mean, you can try to make it as if that's not the way that it's going to be. Your decisions are going to have an impact on your life, not mine.
Oh, you fucking bullshit. I'm
not going to be sitting there, oh my God, I hope he's okay. Because I'm not going to give a shit.
No, I know you're fucking lying.
You put yourself there is what I'm saying. I don't have any control over your life. If you decide to disregard everything that I've tried to help you with and you go and do this again and you get yourself arrested, I don't give a shit. Go and do that. My life is going to go on. My days are going to be just how I want them to be. Based on my own decisions.
Grabbing the tails is so... It's very inconsistent. It was like,
you know, when you got arrested the first time. There were people who were upset with you, but they get up the next day and they go about the things that they're supposed to do. They're not going to sit at home and be like, oh, Lauren, poor Lauren. It's the same thing with this.
And forlorn.
Yeah, they get up and do the things that they're supposed to, but the day isn't the same.
But Lauren, I'm not going to...
He'll go to jail and be arrested for sex for the rest of his life.
It's no different than with me when you was in the hospital.
Debbie will get in trouble. Lauren will go to jail.
My day was not the same.
Well, it's different when somebody is sick versus somebody can't make the right decisions and they land themselves in jail. I'm not going to be sad for you.
Lauren was lying in bed and he was thinking, oh man, I could get in a lot of trouble.
Good, I hope it doesn't. That's how it's supposed to be. Go get your chat log. We're going to continue.
Well, so one hard thing after another.
Yep.
You know what? Put the fucking pressure on me, don't you?
Imagine, were you in the hospital? I loved it.
I have class tomorrow. Do you think I would talk to the counselor and tell them to hold off on telling me to do any exercises? Tell them done doing this thing that I'm doing, reading through my chat log.
No, why?
I don't know.
Why?
I just thought about it earlier, and I thought I'd ask you.
What would that matter as far as your assignments?
I just thought maybe it would help my answers.
Well, I think that you should still do your best with answering the questions. And I think that
Laura needs to start dating a female prison.
In your crime. And so that can be the basis for answering those questions.
You're cheating on me with the fucking god.
Instead of trying to go around the subject and make something up that's not going to be as bad. Actually answering the question. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
And it could be as difficult as reading this chat log. So answering the question truthfully, because when you're constructing those answers, you're going to be making the admission that you are a predator and you're a sexual abuser. And that is what's going to help you answer the question, because you have to look at it through those eyes. Instead of, I don't really want to say what's the truth, because it's going to show everyone that I'm a predator and a sexual abuser. And I don't want them to think that about me. So to answer your question, I don't think that you need to go through this entire chat log before you start to work on the assignments, especially because of the impact that it had on you yesterday, and seeing that the person who was typing as Kayla did not play a role in you starting to engage in the sexual conversation, and that you making contact with Kayla had everything to do with the fact that she was an underage girl and she was available for you to talk to.
It's so fucking hard going through this. I'm telling you.
I know that it is. I understand.
I think I'm smoking twice as much right now.
Well, smoke 3 times as much if that's what it's going to take. But I think that there are things that need to be said.
Lauren, stop smoking. You'll ruin your singing voice.
I'm a sexual predator and abuser of children.
I am, or I was?
I am.
Kayla.
I'm not going to say I am, because I'm not now. I was then.
Say it.
That's something I'm going to disagree with you on, because I know I'm not now. God, I hate reading this fucking thing.
I want you to say it first before we continue.
Say what? That I was a sexual predator then.
Say, I am a sexual predator and I wanted to abuse a child.
Okay, the way you said it, I'll say it that way.
Okay.
Well, no, wait, I can't say it that way. I can't lie. I am not a sexual predator now.
With Rhoda, you were. Your predatory behavior did not go away.
Rhoda.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I am a sexual predator. I don't remember the rest of what you want me to say.
And I wanted to abuse a child.
He looks like in his fucking 30s.
Okay, say it all together now that you know it.
I am a sexual predator and I want to abuse a child.
Very good.
As I've
better not be recording me.
Said to you, I don't know how to do that. If you're gonna pull that shit, I will fucking hang up on you, and it'll be done.
Well, don't do that, because that's what I'm used to people doing. I'm used to people recording me.
Cut your bullshit.
Listen, it is not bullshit, okay?
Then you
I can't tell a lie.
If you're
I haven't lied since I was 11.
Talk to me.
I'm not afraid, though.
Okay.
I'm just defensive mode.
Defensive
mode.
And you know
what? Truthfully, saying what you just said is what you should be saying when people ask you questions. and not all the deflection that you try to throw out there. What would have been great is if your YouTube channel was active and you could actually sit down and say these things.
Cherry.
Make these true admissions. The things that you should be.
Now, I will never be able to do it unless you're right there with me.
Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, I can't tell the truth unless you're there. Or else, that's just not... Awesome.
What's no fucking way in hell?
There's no way in hell that I would be able to sit there on your channel and say that shit. Unless you and Emma were right there with me to help me get through it.
Well, since that's not a real possibility at this moment, what about...
Wouldn't doubt it, recipes. Wouldn't fucking doubt it.
What about my class? I don't fucking open up to them like I do you.
But what? But that's where you have to. That's where you're supposed to.
You need to stop threatening me that you're gonna leave.
Stop threatening me. You're gonna leave.
But
the only one that I've fucking opened up to. You need to stop threatening me that you're gonna leave.
But I'm saying that the class is where you should be expressing all of these things.
Yeah, well, I can't.
But they're all just like you.
I can't fucking do it in front of them.
They're all just like you.
No, they're all worse than what I've fucking done.
You are all the same when you were in that class. You were all the same.
Cool. That's enough of that.
I'm gonna put it on mute so I can blow my nose.
Blow my nose.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay.
Have you heard from Emma at all today?
I haven't.
Call Emma.
Well, I'm just going to leave her alone. She'll tell me if she wants to talk about it.
I texted her earlier and told her that I was here if she needed me.
That was nice of you.
I love her.
Oh, shit.
I love her, too.
I love Emma. Emma.
So, as I was saying, for your class, I think that it would do you a lot of good if you did open up to them.
Shit.
Why do you not want to?
This is dumb.
Because some of them in there have done really bad fucking things.
You're all the same when you're in there. It's just like when you were in prison. People did different things, but you're all prisoners.
It's hard for me to fucking sit in there and listen to some of the things that people talk about.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, but express yourself to answer the questions that need to be answered from you, while also having to listen to what they have to say, just like they have to listen to you. So in all honesty, why are you in this class again? The real reason. You've said a couple of different things like, I'm not in a face-to-face relationship.
Face-to-face.
My probation officer's supervisor doesn't like me.
That's the only reason I'm not lying to. I've never lied to you when I told you that. I know they traded and they changed providers.
Changed providers.
Changed providers. And
Bullshit.
I haven't been in a face-to-face relationship that they have been able to see.
Okay.
That's the only reasons that I know.
Well, the issue with the face-to-face relationship is that they can't make that a requirement for you to pass a sex offender class.
Yeah, they can't, but they find their fucking ways to do this shit.
So what was the reason that they told you?
That's the reason that the counselor in my other class that I was in for 4.5 years told me that she wanted to see me in a face-to-face relationship. That is the only fucking reason.
Well, the reason
this
why...
new class is the reason because they changed providers. When I got my new probation officer, when Mitchell left, and I got Maria, they changed providers. I had to start the class all over again.
The reason why I think
they changed providers.
What you've already shared, based on the answer that you gave to your assignment, that answer is the reason why. The fact that you haven't opened up to your class and really admitted what you've done, admitted your role as being 100% responsible,
just like
admitting
D-Mac, huh?
that you are a sexual abuser and a predator. Those are the reasons why you are still in the class.
From the beginning? No, I haven't admitted that from the beginning it was my fault. The rape from the beginning, I haven't admitted.
Okay, so at the beginning you weren't admitting it.
I've admitted that after looking at it, it was my fault that I went there because I told myself I wasn't going to go there, and I wound up going there. The only one that could make the decision to go there was me.
Mm-hmm.
But I never admitted to him that right from the beginning it was my fault. But I've never read through my fucking chat log like this either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think me and Winnie get this far.
Okay.
I got like a few. I think I had like 4 or something.
Because what ends up coming out of your mouth is, it's my fault. I'm the one who said all those things.
Yeah, there was a little jump
to the house, but I know that I didn't want to.
I know this needs to happen. I just hate it. I hate it because I don't want to read this shit.
Okay, well, we're going to do it.
What's driving you?
What's driving you?
Yeah.
What's driving me is...
It was an honor to be on Big Sans channel.
What's driving me...
My senpai.
...to go through this with you... is that I think that you have been in denial for way too long. And originally, when you were talking to Winnie, I hated your relationship. And I thought it was because it was destructive. It was abusive. You guys yelled and screamed at each other. You were drinking. She was high. It was a fucking mess. And I kind of started to get more of a picture of how much of a mess you really are. And I think that I am a logical person. I'm reasonable. I can help you sort of break things down. And you started to listen to me. So I'm going to use that and hopefully try to get you past all the...
Ain't that fucking cunning? I'm cunning and you're coming. Remember that fucking phrase?
It hurts you and it hurts the other people around you.
I don't know what call that's from, but it's a hilarious saying.
Every room that you go into and declare who you are. You know, I'm Lauren Armstrong. I'm a registered sex offender. I tried to fuck a kid.
I'm Lauren Armstrong, and I'm a sex offender. Hi, Lauren.
That's what this is about. It's about you being able to finally admit the shit that you did, that you are 100% responsible. It doesn't have anything to do with the abuse that you went through as a kid. It has nothing to do with the way people treated you, your relationships with your family, the fact that your friends walked away, you don't have anyone else. The fact that people screwed you over and therefore you had to take Betty's money and therefore you had to run off to Nat.
I had no choice.
None of it is anyone else's fault except
Betty had to be screwed.
You handled it. So people could have done shitty things to you, but it was the way that you handled it that turned it into a mess for your own life and for the other people that had to then take the brunt of that. If I'm actually able to get through to you at some point with any kind of a pinpoint of light, then great. What I'm hoping is that at some point you stand on your own 2 feet. You don't need to lean on me to make decisions for you. You're actually going to do the right thing on your own because it's the right thing to do.
And the tail grabbing's a bit fucking... It's a bit dodgy.
For not drinking and driving.
You know, sometimes you're like right beside them and you miss. And then sometimes you're like you're like at least 2 meters away and you get it. Like, you know, it's bullshit like sometimes.
Not just because you're going there to waste time with them a couple of hours, sit there and watch TV with them, but the fact that you're spending the money that you don't have and you're also buying alcohol and you're drinking. And it's just a series of horrible decisions. That's what's driving me. I mean, when I think about it, and I've seen your YouTube channel where you're making the excuses, and they've carried through to today when Winnie first told me about them. spent all of that time.
Oh, I finally fucking made it.
You want people to forget or to be able to...
I finally did that shortcut and it fucking worked.
Something that happened 12 years ago, but you haven't acknowledged.
I got lucky because I was out in front of the pack.
And therefore, you can't...
So I didn't get bumped around.
It's about hopefully breaking away from the predatory behavior. It's hopefully getting you to recognize it. And just because somebody doesn't know that they're doing it, meaning someone's not calling you out on it, as most recently as Rhoda, just because I didn't know what the text messages said, I didn't know the photos that were shared and the conversations that were being had.
No, fuck me.
That doesn't mean that it's okay. And unfortunately, you weren't able to recognize that that behavior was predatory. And that's what's scary, because when you think about it, you were willing to have a sexual conversation and even engage in sex, if it was available to you, with the daughter of someone that you said you were in love with. So what does that say if you were to have a face-to-face relationship with someone?
I'm going to go to the midnight, I think, and I'll stop.
Who was having whatever feelings towards you or was expressing that in some way, that you would not stop yourself. You wouldn't do the right thing on your own. And the thing is, you're very, very aware of what the right thing is. Because when I had originally said, I'm going to get Rhoda's phone, you knew at that point that I was going to see the conversations that you were having. I was going to see the pictures. And your response to that was, I'm not perfect, Debbie.
I'm not perfect.
I remember hearing that so clear. You knew what you were doing. The only time that you were sorry, once again, was because you were getting busted for it. That's when the tears start. It started back when you got arrested. It started probably when you had your DUI. You probably cried then. You cry when you get busted and you start screaming at your friends and accusing them of things and abusing them on the nights that you're drinking. You cry these apologies. And when you get arrested again, because it's probably going to happen, your luck is going to run out.
Well, it did.
When you get arrested again, guess what's going to happen? You're going to cry. You're going to say, why was I so stupid to do that? I know
stupid to do that. I didn't even want to do it.
You're going to be leaning on people who accept those tears, like your mom and your aunt, who just want to be supportive of you, but that doesn't mean that they don't think you're a complete shithead. And unfortunately, their own reaction to the things that you're doing, even though you might think that it's nice and it's sweet and they're being gentle, it's not helping you at all. So when I say that you were an attempted rapist, you don't like that. But people haven't been saying that
fucking bullshit
for you to actually hear. Because as soon as you hear those words, your reaction is, you don't need to say that.
Stupid move.
You don't need to use those words. I don't want to hear them. You've been forcing people to essentially be gentle with you because you won't hear anything else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What am I saying?
I've been forcing people to leave me alone.
You've been wanting them to not see you for who you are, to see you for the thoughts that you've had that have been expressed and that are known, that are out there, that are still continuing. It is so crazy for me, Lauren, to think that you would actually target the daughter of somebody that you said that you're in love with. It's so crazy to me. Why did you do that?
So the thing with you and me was just to get...
You're a B. Gonna hang out my girlfriend's sister right
now. Really? Is that what you got?
That's gonna be a smart move.
Is this what you're getting?
Everything
that I just said?
Not a whole lot. Well, this chat's a
lot. The whole time that you're talking to me is...
You're a perfect chatter.
Why would you play me like that?
Lauren.
I fucking love you.
Boy.
I stressed my ass out over you when you were in the fucking hospital.
You didn't hear anything
you was in the hospital?
That I
fucking loved it.
All over your fucking ass.
You didn't hear anything I said.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't.
Everything you said.
Then talk to me about what I said. Don't come at me like as if I have anything to do with anything I just said. I was not in that scenario. You had asked me What is my goal, essentially? And I explained it to you. The reasons why I am going through this with you. And your response is, so you're playing a game with me?
Playing fucking games.
The reason why you're sitting here and allowing me to go through this with you is because you think that I'm going to care more.
Lauren, you stupid fuck.
Than doing just that. So that tells me that your motivation for doing this has nothing to do with getting better.
Right now, I don't care what it tells you.
His motivation is have sex?
About, dude?
You went way back. It's like
do that.
It seems like you had this whole thing planned out to play me like you liked me, just so that you could get to this point to help me.
No, I didn't.
When you didn't really like me.
No, I didn't really like you. I had already told you that.
So you really fucking despise me is what you do.
Despise me.
If I despised you, I wouldn't be sitting here. But Lauren, I want to be perfectly clear. Again, I do not love you. I'm not in love with you. I'm not attracted to you. I don't want anything with you.
No, I'm not attracted to you.
Oh, holy.
Perfect. Good. I hope with that off the table, you're going to be able to go through this with me.
It's fucking incredible.
What's incredible?
You fucking played me the whole fucking time, making me think that you fucking liked me.
I don't like you, but I am helping you, and now you're trying to pick a fight with me.
Hello.
Okay. So, I just want to say, do not ever hang up on me like that again.
Listen, I'm not going to kiss your ass.
Not going to kiss your ass.
After knowing that you don't give a fuck about me, I am not going to kiss your ass, so don't expect it.
So it's okay for you to just hang up?
After hearing that you don't give a fuck about me?
But I'm not in love
caring about you I'm not in fucking love with you either, Debbie. Right? There you go.
There you go.
But I cared about you.
Right.
I gave a fuck about you. To find out that you don't care about me, that you don't give a fuck about me, it doesn't sit well.
As a friend, I do. Of course I do.
Well, you're showing up.
You
showed it by playing me.
I've been sitting here. I've been sitting here, and I've been trying to help you.
You fucking... How did he get me?
And you played me for 2 months?
What 2 months are you talking about?
2 months, Debbie. 2 months that you fucking played with me. You kept forgetting about
2 months.
That you
2 months. I'm
remember? You kept forgetting about things.
Are you
talking full of shit when you forgot.
Are you talking about the hospital stuff?
No, I'm talking about before the hospital stuff.
Okay.
But from the time when you were out fucking on the fucking ocean fishing with your precious Angelo.
Precious Angelo.
Yeah.
What about
from
that?
The time when you fucking got
Please
back.
Don't for shoot.
I'll be back in 2 days.
Please.
Just going for the weekend. A fucking week later.
I pray to God
precious Angelo
that you ain't gonna fucking screw me.
Is that when you were trying to fuck me?
Oopsie daisy's alright.
Yeah. Doesn't fucking matter, Debbie.
Or is that
we already went through. We already went through that discussion about me.
It doesn't matter.
You want me to be honest with you about
don't
anything,
don't mention that.
With me about anything.
Listen, Lauren, I've flirted with a lot of people, and I have never had anyone take it to the extent that you have.
Why? Because obviously your word meant a lot to me.
When it got out of hand, I told you. I said I want to be your friend.
That's bullshit. I went through first.
I don't know anything about a relationship. We don't know each other. We've never met before. And you were okay with that.
No, we're okay with that.
Well, I understand that it's disappointing to you because typically you get involved with people that are over the phone or you're chatting with, all that kind of stuff. But I'm bringing you back
there's not everybody that I take them exactly to the word. With you, I took to your word because you always kept your word.
Okay, right.
Beats the shit of all beats the shit. Angelo.
When I was
GG.
I didn't think it was going to be taken as seriously as it was. And when I saw that it wasn't being taken seriously, that's when I died.
That my teammate fucking bailed me out on that one.
Stop what I'm doing. and I'm going to be his friend. Because
this guy's a piece of shit, and I don't give a fuck about him.
Because obviously he needs it. I flirted with Dan. I flirted with Will. I flirted with Emma.
Ooh.
You know, it's
not a game
sometimes. Right. And
flirting is not
a game when you brought it to the state, you brought it to with me.
Flirting is just what that is. It's flirting.
Is it just game?
So when I saw that it was
a
lot more seriously than I was hoping that it was going to be. That's when I dialed it back, and I was very real with you.
Oh, fuck me.
You should have been very real with me from the beginning.
Lauren, I didn't know you at the beginning, and flirting has never caused anything like this before in my life, and I didn't know. I already told you previously that I was your friend.
We've well won.
And it wasn't a romantic thing. I can't help you what your feelings are. I'm not responsible for that. Because I was very clear with you.
From the beginning would have been good.
Lauren, like I had said 500 times already, flirting is
You're not right about everything,
Debbie. That is harmless. It's typically a harmless thing that isn't taken as seriously as you're taking it. I am sorry that you took it seriously.
You are not right about everything.
I didn't say that I was. I am apologizing to you, fucking moron.
Yeah, recipes. Instead of driving the BMW and wearing the Hugo Boss, he's wearing the Wildman tank top and driving the Journey.
What I will not apologize for are your feelings now, because they're not mine. I was honest with you.
My feelings now. You want me to tell you what my feelings now are? My feelings now is I still fucking love you because I know what kind of person you are. You're a person that wants to fucking help people. You're a person that wants to fucking be an awesome person. You're an angelic person.
Awesome person.
Except for the fucking flirting part that you fucking took too fucking far with me.
And I apologized for that. I am sorry.
You have no fucking clue.
If I could take it back,
I put you at fucking mom's fucking level. That's where I put
mom's fucking level.
I don't take it as a fucking joke with you.
Would you want to post with mom?
I'm not saying that
as a fucking angel.
I'm saying that in the beginning, I didn't think the flirting was going to be taken seriously because it's something that happens all the time.
Oh, it's taken very fucking seriously.
Jesus Christ.
I'm very, very sorry for that, Lauren. But you're going to be okay.
You say that to everybody, Debbie. Not everybody is okay. Not everyone can just shut it off. You say that to Winnie and Will. Winnie can't just shut that shit off while fucking Will did something with Emma. They can't just shut it off.
That was the best I ever did in that game.
Up inside. Just because you say that it's going to be okay, doesn't mean that it's going to be okay.
Well, that doesn't mean it's
going to be okay. There's A tier, S tier, and then warm tier.
It's never going to be okay, Winnie.
Did you call Winnie today?
Yes,
did you call Winnie today to see how she's doing?
Actually, no, I'm going to finish up now.
How was she doing?
Thanks for coming out. And